Hey, how's it going, you guys? It's Spidey64 here again with a little bit with some actually some breaking news that was dropped earlier, but I've decided I should make a video about it. And actually, I will be making some Spider-Man videos, big major Spider-Man videos, like announcements and stuff like that. But I will still I will still do other stuff like if like I will do other like Marvel like kind of news and stuff like that. So in this video for today, I'm going to discuss about two topics. The first topic is about the Morbius movie, and then the new title for Spider-Man Homecoming 2 or Spider-Man 2 for the MCU. So, big news that just been announced earlier today, or I don't know, and that is, who any of you are Spider-Man who know that Jared Leto, yeah, Jared Leto, the guy who played the Joker in Suicide Squad. By the way, I just have to say one thing: Jared Leto, terrible as the Joker. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get dislikes, but I absolutely did not like Suicide Squad. And no, I'm not saying I'm not saying because I'm a Marvel fanboy. I do like DC, and really, to be honest, and really, like I do like DC, but just their movies, man, they suck. I mean, seriously. I mean, that's why I didn't watch Justice League, other than Dale Jr. ran, or other than okay, no more NASCAR references, okay, but anyway, so yeah, Jared Leto will be starring in one of Sony's Spider-Man's films, and he will play Morbius. Yes, this guy right here. And yes, this is a Marvel Legends action figure of Morbius. I got this a couple years ago. And basically, if you kind of don't know who Morbius is, he's a Spider-Man villain in the comics, and then in the 90s cartoon series, he's basically a doctor, Michael Morbius, and he basically turns into a vampire, and he sucks people's blood to survive. He's called Morbius the Living Vampire. So that's sort of the history of Morbius, as I'm holding the figure right here. And I will read to you who it is. And the director of this movie is a director named Daniel Espinosa. I believe that's how you say it. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. But anyways, I'll be reading you this article. Spider-Man's web just got wider. Sony has tapped Jared Leto to star in the spin-off Morbius, based on the Spidey villain of the same name. Sources also tell Variety that Safe House director Daniel Espinosa will helm the movie. Leto has been loosely attached to the project for some time, but wouldn't fully commit until he knew the film was headed in the right direction. Asked to meet with several of the filmmakers who were up for the job, Espinosa met with Leto last month in Germany while Leto was touring with his band 30 Seconds to Mars, which eventually nabbing the job. So yeah, Avi Arad and Matt Tomach are producing the Morbius film with Lucas Foster. And that's basically it. And there's a bunch of information here and there. I'll read you to this information as well. Film, alright, so let me see. So Morbius was created by writer Roy Thomas and artist D. Kane. And he first appeared in Amazing Spider-Man 101. So, yeah. And so Sony has not dated the film, but the movie will likely to be slated soon, as production is expected to start sometime this year, with Venom Boeing Spider-Man in October and Spider-Man Far From Home launching next year. Sony hopes that this latest project fits in well with the others. So, yeah. So there you go. And so I'm basically going to be discussing about what do I really think of this. Now, as a big Spider-Man fan, Sony, I mean, I did like. I mean, I mean, I think it's kind of weird that they're making a Morbius movie, considering one that really Morbius is not known. It's not known as a big. It's not really as the big, well known big like Spider-Man villains. Spider-Man has a lot of villains. Heck, they can introduce every villain and turn it into a cartoon series. You know, or something like that. And really, Morbius is not one of the characters that they know. So it's kind of interesting how they're taking a character that not many people know. I know him because one, I've watched. Because one, I read a lot. I read some stuff about him, and he sounds like a pretty cool character to be in a movie. And Jared Leto, I didn't really like the design. Okay, Jared Leto to me is an interesting actor, I would say. He's done some pretty kind of interesting stuff in, Hell, and Suicide Squad and stuff like that. And that movie is kind of really, it really kind of, now, I didn't like that movie really as much, but him as the Joker, I really kind of don't like him as the Joker. Heath Ledger to me will be is the best on-screen impersonation of the Joker, by far. Heath Ledger, God rest his soul, that evil bastard in the Dark Knight. But anyways, yeah, but really with Jared Leto becoming Morbius, it's not a bad idea. Imagine. It's not really a bad idea. Jared Leto looks like a perfect Morbius. I was actually thinking about how would he be like if they were ever to put Carnage in a movie, I would have Jared Leto played as Carnage, because with him being the Joker, and with Carnage and Joker they're kind of the same, but they're different. Okay, I like both the Joker and Carnage, so yeah, but really when you think about it, Jared Leto doesn't sound as bad. It does now to me. Like I said, it's still weird that they're making a Morbius movie. We really don't know how well these Sony movies are going to go with these Spider-Man characters. Venom has not come out yet, so we still don't know. And here I'm going to announce that I will be watching Venom. Not so sure if Marv Flores is going to watch it or not, or I can just watch it with some of my friends when it comes out, or I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, overall, Jared Leto, he's not a bad pick to play Morbius. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of people may dislike me because of my opinion. Hey, it's my opinion. Respect it, okay? 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 And also, so yeah. So, yeah, that's the whole Morbius. So that's the whole Morbius part. So that's the whole Morbius part. Now, I want to talk about the official title for the new Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man 2. No, not Spider-Man 2, not the Sam Raimi movie. I'm talking about Sony's. I'm talking about the MCU Spider-Man. So, anyways, Sony has officially confirmed the Spider-Man sequel title, and I'll be reading you this article. This article right here. So it says. So I don't know when this came out, but let's see. What does it say? So, anyways, here we go. The originally hit the internet thanks to an Instagram post from Holland. Holland shared a video from AC Comic-Con in Seattle, where he apologized for the lack of news or announcements concerning the upcoming movie. He didn't let the fans go away completely empty-handed, though he has lifted up an iPad with what looks to be the script for the movie, along with the film title, Far From Home. Holland has a reputation, so yeah. So yeah. So there you go, guys. The official title for Spider-Man 2 for the MCU is Spider-Man Far From Home. So anyways, here's some other news. Here's some other else. Some online have created posts. Some online have created posters based on the Secret War saga, which is where Peter first encountered the aliens in the comics. That is likely not going to happen. Though since Sony already has a Venom solo movie prepared for later this year, which is more likely to happen is that Spider-Man will end up traveling around the world a bit, including London, which Marvel Studios chief Kevin Feige has indicated. So it looks like that this film will be will be will be will be set in another will be set across the world. So it won't be Spidey in New York City trying to take down like villains and stuff like that. Before Far From Home, though, fans are still waiting to see how Spider-Man survives the events of Avengers Infinity War. Last we saw, Peter was fading from existence thanks to Thanos' universe altering the finger snap, along with multiple heroes like Black Panther, Star-Lord, Groot, Scarlet Witch, just to name a few. How he comes back from the remains to be seen, but we won't find out until next year's Avengers 4. As Spider-Man Far From Home, not as much is known at it, other than the fact that it could involve Mysterio being one of the villain's roles. So yeah, basically right there, so we still really kind of don't know how well Spider-Man, Black Panther, all these heroes, how will they come back? I mean, I mean, like the next MCU movie is Ant-Man, and then Captain Marvel. But Captain Marvel is a prequel, and then after that is Avengers Infinity War, or Avengers 4. And so basically, they still need to say how does it's still unknown how will these characters come back, because they will come back. But I heard someone saying that they will come back, but it won't be like the same. Like basically, they're not going to be like the same old heroes like from the alternate timeline. So in this timeline right here is a timeline where Spider-Man, Black Panther never exists, and then this alternate timeline maybe something's maybe changed. I don't know, but yeah, we're gonna have to wait a while until Avengers 4, because that is 2 more movies away, and throughout the whole year after Ant-Man and the Wasp, Marvel will not be releasing any MCU movies, but we will have Venom to enjoy, and the Spider-Verse and the Spider-Man animated movie. So yeah. And so here is also something else right here. So Avengers Infinity War is in theaters now. It will be followed by Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel on March 8th, 2019. The fourth Avengers movie on May 3rd, 2019. The sequel to Spider-Man Far From Home on July 5th, and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 in 2020. So basically you have it right there. The release date for this movie is July 5th, 2019. So basically Spider-Man Far From Home is the first movie in Marvel's Phase 4. Phase 4. Unless I think that is. Unless Marvel announces some stuff, because they need to announce their next lineups of movies, because we only know that there's going to be a Guardians of the Galaxy. So basically after Avengers 4 is Spider-Man Far From Home, and then Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So so overall, I'm very excited for this movie, I'm very, very excited for this movie. So, so Marvel looks like it's continuing its usual route by releasing 3 films each year, and that including this movie right here. That is including the movie right there. Now, let me see. Now, alright, I'm basically going to be telling you guys, again, and for any of you who are kind of confused, the next few the Marvel movies right here. So, next movie is Ant-Man and the Wasp, releasing this next Friday, July 6th, 2018, and then on March 8th, 2019 will be the event, will be Captain Marvel, and then May 3rd, 2019 will be Avengers 4, and then July 5th, 2019 will be Spider-Man Far From Home, and then Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 in 2020. So those are the movies announced. Now, we do know that there will be a Black Panther 2 and a Doctor Strange 2, or heck, if Marvel and Fox can get together, they can put the X-Men. But anyways, so overall, I'm very excited for Spider-Man Far From Home. It seems like an interesting title, and I really would like to see Mysterio be the villain of this movie. So yeah. Anyways, with that being said, tell me, guys, what do you think of Jared Leto as Morbius, and what do you think of Spider-Man Far From Home, and whatnot? So anyways, with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. This video will be uploaded tomorrow, as I'm filming this during the nighttime, and it will probably be at 2 p.m. Charlotte time. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.